What's going on, guys? Horror Junkies back with another one. The fuck is that? Oh, so the holiday season's coming in, so we just thought it'd be great to do a video on Krampus.
2015.
That's right. This is a great movie to actually get you back into the holiday season. Um, you heard it too.
The holidays.
The holidays.
Look, jalapeno.
So, if you're in a bad mood and you're an absolute fucking Grinch,
What do you want?
watch this movie. Because this movie will put you back into where you need to be because it makes you appreciate family.
Even the annoying ones.
Oh, yeah. And there's plenty of them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yep, So, this movie came out in 2015. Absolutely enjoyable movie. I absolutely love it. It's got that Christmas feel.
That's because it's a Christmas movie.
I mean, but it's horror. I mean, it's fucking great. I mean, we need more movies like this. Especially in the holiday season for Christmas. It'd be really nice to get actually a sequel to this movie. It'd be absolutely wonderful if we got that.
I'm surprised we haven't gotten a sequel to it.
What we looking like on cast for this movie?
We got Adam Scott, who plays Tom, and Eat Shit Derek from Step Brothers. He's the main character's dad.
It's Catalina Wine Mixer.
Fucking Catalina Wine Mixer. We got Toni Collette. She thinks she's fuck. What's the word? She thinks she's fancy with that last name, Collette. She plays Sarah, the mom. We got Stephanie LaVie Owen, who plays Beth. I don't know. We got David Kochner, whatever, man. He plays Howard. And Adam Scott and him and Toni Collette are pretty much the only people in this movie I know.
Yeah.
Because Toni Collette went on to be the mother in Hereditary. And everybody knows Derek.
Oh, yeah. From Step Brothers.
And we got...
He does a really good role in this, too, though. I really like how he portrays this role. It's really good.
And we got Maverick Flack, who plays Howie, who's the badass kid who eats everything and doesn't say a fucking word the entire movie.
He does not say nothing. I don't even know if when he gets pulled up the chimney, if he makes any fucking noise. I think he's still trying to eat the fucking gingerbread man, I think. Which is absolutely fucking great because, like, they fall asleep. All of them fall asleep. And the fire goes out. And they're supposed to keep the fire lit. So Krampus don't come down the fucking chimney.
And then you got a big ass chain with a big ass hook making all this noise coming down the chimney.
It's got
none of them
it's
wake
got sleigh
up.
bells on it.
And none of them wake up.
And it's got a big ass fat fucking gingerbread man on it. And lo and behold, the fat kid wakes up.
Because he smells the cookie.
And lo and behold, the fat kid takes a bite out of the fucking gingerbread cookie. And
gets fucked up.
Hook, line, and sinker.
We got Allison Tolman, who plays Linda, Sarah's sister. I don't think I've seen her in anything other than this. We got Lolo Owen, who plays Stevie and is the real life sister of Stephanie LaVie Owen. She grew up.
Oh, excuse me.
She grew up to be hot, unlike her sister. I know you're gonna make fun of me for this, but I shit you not, this is her name. Conchata Ferrell.
Huh?
Yeah. She plays Aunt Dorothy.
Yes, she is also on 2.5 Men.
Yeah.
Yes, she's the maid from 2.5 Men.
Okay, so 4 people I know. Her name is Conchata, apparently.
Conchata.
Conchata.
Is she related to Will Ferrell?
I don't know.
It's possible.
We got Queenie.
Maybe.
We got Queenie Samuel, who plays Jordan. Don't know her. We got Krista Stadler, who plays Omi, or as I call her, German Grandma.
She speaks English in this movie like twice. Literally.
And she does. She sounds so good when she speaks English.
Yeah, she has a really good
Backstory.
yes.
And they animated it.
Her backstory, like you said when we was watching it, that it had that Tim Burton feel to it because it was animated. They did a really good job with it to explain. It gave some history on why Krampus comes.
The fuck?
Sound like a vibrator.
Right. We got Mary Jane Anthony. His real name's MJ. Who plays Max. Ironically, he's the only one that does not show up in the fucking cast for this movie for some reason. And he's the main character.
Yeah.
And then we got Luke Hawker and Gideon Emery, who plays Krampus.
So going back to the animated backstory for this, basically, if you're a bunch of grumpy motherfuckers who lose your holiday Christmas spirit, and you have that one kid that says, I wish everybody would just fucking go away, pretty much. Kind of like, Macaulay Culkin did in Home Alone.
Mm-hmm. And that movie traumatized him.
And so...
He's still not over it.
When this happens, Krampus comes and takes...
Krampus is a bad motherfucker.
Yeah. He takes your whole fucking family. He kills them all. And he leaves you...
Unless you do what Max did and call him an asshole.
Oh, yeah. He leaves you and you're the only one left because you're the one that made the wish. So that's the backstory. The only thing that I have to nitpick on this fucking movie is Krampus's mouth never fucking closes. It stays open the whole fucking time. Every time you see him, it's open. And he never closes it.
He can't breathe.
He got lockjaw.
He can't breathe.
His sinuses are all fucked up from winter.
It's like it's snowing.
If I close my mouth, it's snot get in my mouth and my throat.
Okay, so we got to talk about Beth. Because she's the first one to die. I'm assuming she died because the last time you see her, you never fucking see her in the rest of the movie.
No. But you don't see anybody die in this movie.
No.
There's no gore.
There's no blood.
The only gore that you kind of see is from a teddy bear that gets stabbed in the eye. And that's pretty much it. And it's like green blood. But it's funny how there's no gore, but the movie is still great. It's still an enjoyable movie. And there not being any gore doesn't take away from the movie at all. It's absolutely wonderful how they portrayed that. Of course, the same person that made Trick or Treat made this movie, and Trick or Treat's the same way, pretty much. There's very little blood. There's quite a few deaths in Trick or Treat that you don't see the deaths. And this one, you don't see anybody die. They get taken, but you never see them die, which is really cool.
Pretty much, if the plot of this movie sounds pretty much identical to Trick or Treat, where if you don't follow the rules of Christmas and get along with your family, you die. It's because it basically is the same movie, Because it's made by the same dude.
Yes. Yeah, and that's why we ain't got a sequel yet, because he's taken forever to make a sequel for Trick or Treat. Kind of explains it. But this movie's like really dark. It mainly once he makes that wish, everything goes dark,
Literally.
and there's this big ass blizzard, and you kind of get an outline of Krampus in the beginning of the movie, but you never really get to see his face until probably halfway through the movie.
I'd say probably almost the end of the movie.
And
I mean, I don't really have a issue with Krampus's mouth. I like the design overall. I think it's really good. How he's pretty much the complete fucking opposite of
it's Santa
Santa
Claus's
Claus.
brother,
Yeah.
pretty much.
It's his shadow.
Yeah. So it's Santa Claus is the good one, and Krampus comes to, he doesn't give, he takes. That's the whole purpose of Krampus. He takes. Um, for those people who just don't want to fucking get along, and they forget what the meaning of Christmas is, and it's actually giving and spending time with family and appreciating each other. And
And baby Jesus up there learning shapes and colors.
that's right.
Damn
That's
right.
right. And and to me, that's where the world has gone to shit these days, because you have kids that really don't know the meaning of Christmas. They just want presents, and that's it. And then families lose sight of what's really important. You know what I mean? Spending time together during the holidays, and because you can't do it a lot during the rest of the year. So because we're all busy working and we have our own lives and this, that, and the other. So when Christmas rolls around, you just have to make that time, you know?
Even for those family members who show up and you're like, damn.
Oh, because there is those.
Yeah.
There's definitely those. And there's always those in every family, you know? But you just gotta put it on the back shelf and let it go. And this movie will put you back in that perspective, because you're like, okay, so this is what it's about, and this is where we're at. But it's a really good movie. Even though it's really, really dark in every sense. Um, but it holds your interest through the whole movie, because you want to see what happens next. And then, they have maybe the gingerbread man a little bit are kind of cheesy.
They reminded me of Alvin and the Chipmunks.
They did.
A little bit.
They did. Um,
Krampus can jump high as fuck
all
for
right,
someone who's so big.
when he lands, like there, when he walks, it sounds like a fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex from fucking
From Jurassic
from
Park.
Jurassic Park. Like, you're like, damn. Like, he jumps from house to house. How the fuck does he not go through them? That's kind of what I'm wondering. Motherfucker got heavy footsteps and shit. I don't know.
Those contractors did their job.
Good roofs.
Good roofs.
Good roofs.
Not Pink Energy.
No.
No. Fuck you, Pink
Sore
Energy.
subject. But overall, man, I love this movie, and around this time every year, I like watching this movie. And I wish they would come out with way more horror Christmas movies. I really do. There is some, and we're gonna probably fill the holiday season with some of these. We're gonna watch and do Christmas horror movies.
There's not much we can
There's
do.
not many, but we are gonna do some. There is some. And I think we're gonna do some more of those. Um, I think that's all we got on this movie. Other than it's just really great. You know what I mean? I love it. If you guys have never seen this, you can actually stream this on Peacock. Um, go check it out because it's really good. Um, if you want that tiny little bit of horror during the Christmas holiday, check this movie out because it's absolutely great. It's on. It gets a 5 for me. You know what I mean? Just because it's great. There's really not very much wrong with this movie at all. Like I said,
I'd say the only thing I'd change about it is just like at least add some blood, like
yeah, that would be great.
because there's points in this movie where a certain thing happens and that person should be bleeding.
Yeah, they show a little fucked up leg type deal, but other than that,
And
that's
we
it.
still never figured out. We never even got to see what the fuck the creature in the snow was.
See, I don't know. Was it Krampus?
I don't think it was.
I don't think it was either.
I was thinking it was that big thing in the Jack in the Box, but I don't think it was. I think it was something else.
Yeah, there's something that goes around in the ground and it sucks you in and it fucks you up. But it's great. This movie's great. Guys, go check it out. Appreciate you guys getting in our videos, looking at them, following us. It's great. We really appreciate that shit. Wonderful. You know what I mean? Appreciate the comments, the thumbs up. By the way, we would definitely appreciate you guys if you would give us that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. Are you eating? What?
If you don't hit subscribe, you don't get no potatoes. None for you.
Something is really wrong with you. He said, I know we filmed the video, but I'm hungry. Woo.
Like I said, we hungry.
No, we ain't hungry. You hungry.
I'm always eating in a video. It's always something. That's my thing, though.
I guess.
That and the Mountain Dew.
So until next time, guys, this is Horror Junkies, and we're out.